We are so excited.
Yep, today's the day we finally get back on the road.
After 6 weeks of appointments for me, Phil, and Giz, we are out of here.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's long overdue for us. We do not like sitting this long.
No. And along the way, we're going to give you our 5 top ways to save water while boondocking.
Who doesn't love to save water?
Everyone.
Alright, so our first stop was Bucky's. You can't pass one of these without stopping. You have to. They have huge bays for RVs. The store, which we'll show you in a bit, has got a little bit of everything in there, so you could spend an hour at the jerky counter. We always stop here and fuel up on the way out, and Ruby's needs a full tank of diesel as we're just now hitting the road. One of the things we wanted to talk about was our water conservation tips. So tip number 1 is we like to buy bottled and jugs of water when we're boondocking, and we use those for the coffee maker and when we make unsweet tea. It just cuts down on the hard water in the coffee pot, and we're not tapping into the onboard water that we have, so we're saving there.
I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want to glimpse the future, you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wander?
Usually we don't stop in any of the stores that we go to when we're getting gas, but it's fine.
Yeah, we had to. We got coffee, jerky, and a new shirt.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, you could spend probably a good hour and a half in here.
Well, my daughter has.
This is true. This is true.
We finally made it through Houston, although there's still plenty of traffic to talk about.
Yeah.
But we made it on the other side, so we thought it was a good time for a snack.
Much needed. We, as usual, always cut through Houston at the wrong time.
Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock traffic. It's crazy out there. But while we're having our snack, I thought it would be a great time to share another tip for water savings. And of course, it has to do with eating. So one of the things I really like to do to help save water, because of course, one of your major water sucks is doing dishes and cooking. So if I know I'm going to be boondocking, I usually try to cook a few things ahead of time.
Yep.
Because even if you cook on the grill, a lot of times you'll use dishes to prep that food. So I try to have a couple meals done before we go boondocking, and then that way we can use paper or plastic, and we don't have to worry about the cooking dishes or utensils.
Yeah, that's a really good one for sure, because especially when I do dishes, water's everywhere.
Oh my gosh, she drives me crazy. Just leaves the water running the whole time.
We have constant hookups, so why not?
Negative. We've made it to our destination today, and we are at a Army Corps of Engineers park. And for those of you who are asking, yes, anyone can stay here. This is not a military park. The Army Corps of Engineers are who run it. It is so nice here, and but you can see Phil is hooking up. We have no sewer here, but we do have water and electric, but electric is 30 amp only, so we'll be doing 30 amps. By the way, check out this view. Most of these parks are on water, so it makes it really cool. If you have a boat, kayaks, any of that kind of thing, you can usually use them when you go to the Corps Engineer parks. It's pretty awesome.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
All right, that's done. Thank God. No Planet Fitness here, out in the middle of nowhere, so we have to make do with what we have.
Yeah, we We finally dusted off the old weights that we brought with us 10 months ago. That's always a plus.
Yeah, we've been stuck in some serious diesel carrying those weights that we didn't use yet.
But we knew that we would get to a spot where we wanted to work out a little bit more, and we knew that we wouldn't always be near Planet Fitness. So we've got them on board. They're adjustable, as you can see in the video. So we'll figure it out and we'll modify as we go along.
Well, I don't think we're in a place where we want to work out. Your cup's right in my face.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's a place where we need to work out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, all of the local foods we've had, the breweries, the wineries, the desserts, they've all added up.
Well, you know, everywhere you go in your travels, everybody has the best barbecue and the best tacos.
No,
so
the best something, the best anything that you have to try.
And we try it, and we've tried a lot. So now we're working off
what we've tried, we're trying to get rid of.
All that best barbecue and best Mexican. We got to get back off, and we've been working this whole last month to get right with the diet and work out. So we're motivated. So we'll see how long that goes.
Yeah. I know I brought you a really good picture last night of where we're staying now. This is Magnolia Ridge, which, like I said, is an Army Corps of Engineer parks. Yep. But I thought you'd like to see it in the daytime.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice park. And of course, the sites are wide open. We're right on the water. And if you listen,
oh yeah,
you can hear the birds chirping. It's really quiet out here. It's nice.
Yeah, and I heard some owls last night as I was drifting off to sleep. I would much rather hear them than the trains, the planes,
the helicopter flying over. Yeah.
Everything else we heard when we were in San Antonio. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome here. Although there was a sign, watch for gators, so we'll have to be careful with Gizmo near the water.
Yep.
We don't want him to be lunch.
His size would be two chomps and he's gone. So.
Yeah. We thought this would be a perfect place to bring you another one of our boondocking water savers.
Yep.
All right, you want to take it?
So this was going to be taking Navy showers. Of course, everybody kind of knows what a Navy shower is. It's you water on, turn the water off, lather up, water on to rinse off, and get out.
And done.
Pretty much.
And it's kind of funny because, I was in the Navy for 5 years and on a ship and deployed for 7 months, and never once did I take a Navy shower. Yeah, she was, I guess, glamping on a Navy ship as well. But I had, on the other hand, have taken Navy showers my whole career. So, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure you have a good nozzle so that you can just reach up, hit the button, and turn the water off. And you don't want it to constantly run. That's the point. You want to save the water. Exactly. All right. So that was our next tip for saving water. Now we are headed into Livingston, Texas, and that's why we came up this way. I know we said we were going east, but we're kind of going north and then east. Yeah, we had to take a little detour because this is our domicile, and we wanted to go see our home of record because we didn't even know where it was until we looked on the map. Yep. And we need to re-register to vote because we were already residents of San Antonio, so we didn't need to do a lot of the big stuff. But if we want to vote in the next big election, which of course we do, we have to make sure we're registered to vote here in Livingston. Yep. And since we have the Jeep, we are going to switch over and get new DV tags for the Jeep. Yep, we want to show our pride as we're traveling down the road. So we had to do everything here in the county that we have our home address in. Yeah, we made it to Escapees. It was about an hour from where we're staying. Yep. We did drive by Escapees RV Park, and it's clean, it's nice. We're gonna drive through it to show you guys it, but I'm glad we're staying where we're staying because ours is gorgeous. Location. Yeah, so ours is much better. So something to think about if you're coming this way, if you want convenience or if you want the view. We're going to stay where we're at for a couple of extra days, so it's not just for an overnighter. So just something to think about. Yep. Now we're going to go in, see if we can pick up our mail and find out where we need to go to register the vote. All right, so we just finished walking through the Escapees mail room. Pretty nice little setup they got. We saw everybody's house. And we read all your mail, so we know what's coming. They were in there like little worker bees going to town sorting mail. Yep. And everybody lives in a green folder. That's and as Kelly said, brings tiny house living a whole new meaning. Yep. And Kelly was greeted us at the front desk and gave us a quick impromptu tour. Yeah. Tours are normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30. So if you want the real tour, we just got really a walk to our mail and back. Yeah. Make sure you're here on time so you can get the tour. It's pretty cool, and thank you, Kelly. She was really nice. Yeah, and as you can see,
We haven't had our mail forwarded in a while because we knew we were coming.
Yep.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive.
Well, we just finished up at the Polk County Tax Assessor's office where we successfully changed over our tags back to my DV tags.
Yep.
And more importantly,
We registered to vote.
yay, we can now
we
vote
will be
again.
voting again.
Yes.
So we aren't going to miss our opportunity. Even if, because we're probably going to have to do absentee, they're not actually counted. If they need to be counted, they're going to be there.
That's right. And in our minds, we did our civic duty.
That's right. And it was so easy.
It was. It took less than, I think, 10 minutes for both transactions
Yeah.
to take place.
Yeah,
And now we are full up round Livingston, Texas residents.
that's right. Well, we already were, but
Well, we didn't even know where it was till today. So, makes it even that much more sweeter. We're done.
so now we're going to help the local economy.
Yep. We're going to go check out Joe's Italian Grill and Restaurant.
Got to give back to the mom and pops. We are on our way back to the RV. All of our stuff is finished in Livingston, so all of our chores are done. So now it's just playtime.
Yep, that was a great trip. It was well worth the time and effort to come up here.
So it's time to give you another tip on saving water while boondocking.
And that tip is?
And that tip is the best one that we have, probably. And I know it was our best one when we started it. And it's very simple. All you do is take a pot into the shower with you. And when you turn on the water for the shower, you're going to collect the cold water. Because you don't want to stand there and just let the water run until it gets warm, because that's a lot of wasted water.
Yeah, and it's going straight into your gray tank and sucking up valuable space when you're trying to save when you boondocking.
Right. So I collect it into a pot, and then I take that water, I boil it, and then that's what I use for dishes.
Yep. Brilliant.
Brilliant. And I know what people are thinking is, oh my gosh, that's so much work. Really, it's not that much work. I thought it at first before I started doing it, but it's so easy. It's no big deal. You have plenty of time, so why not? And it's much easier than packing up and having to go dump your tanks or get more water, that's for sure.
Yeah, because you filled it up half of wasted water.
Yeah, that you didn't even use.
That you didn't get to use. We were filling up our black tank with the cold shower water in the beginning, and we were filling up our black tank, although we weren't filling it full. It's just a place we thought that's the best place to go without using up the capacity in the gray tank.
Right.
Wrong.
Well, we did conserve space in the gray, but we were still wasting the water. So
Yeah.
this really, really helped us out.
Yeah, this was mind-blowing when we figured that, or when we learned that little
We
secret.
learned it, yeah. And I think, did we get that from Always on Liberty?
I think we might have.
Yeah, so thank you, Always on Liberty, and that's Lisa and Dan. They have a lot of info on their website if you're interested for boondocking, because they're pros at it. They do it all the time.
Yep, they've been leading the way for a minute.
It's been a pretty good day today.
It has. Really good.
It started out as just an ordinary day. We're, doing our chores, checking the boxes so we can really get back on the road. And along the way at Escapees at the mailroom, we run into one of our subscribers.
Yeah, and that was one of those chance encounters that we're glad happened.
We ran into Faye, and
Mhm.
she's been following us since the beginning.
Yep, probably one of our earlier subscribers,
Way
she says.
earlier. And Faye introduced us to her mom. Her mom is 81.
Yeah.
And both of them are phenomenal women. But what you got to know is Faye's mom was a Navy JAG.
Navy JAG, back in the day.
So
Like,
this
back in the day.
phenomenal lady went to law school back when they didn't want women in law school.
True.
And not only that, she was a lady of color.
Yeah.
So she's an African American lady, and you know they didn't want African Americans in, and they did everything they could to weed her out. And they weeded almost every African American out of her law school class but her.
That's right. She had a double whammy going in, and she withstood it. And you know, she weathered the storm, as we like to say in the Navy, and actually made it on through and went on to Naples, Italy, I believe.
I don't know, the amazing people we have met on this journey, it's just surreal. I mean, I felt like I was in the presence of greatness. The things she must have seen and done. Yeah,
I mean, she was a pioneer in her time, for sure.
She paved the way for so many women who followed behind her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was 2 hours of our time that we were just in awe. I mean,
I could have talked to her forever.
Yeah.
So Faith, thank you so much for not being afraid to come over and say hi, and for suggesting we come back to meet your mom. We had the best time. All right, so as we're walking back down to our lake that we're hanging out on here at COE, I guess it's time to give you our last tip for boondocking.
Yep.
All right, so the last one is very, very simple. You get 2 wash basins. You get 2 wash basins for your sink.
Yep.
One side is going to be rinse. One side is going to be wash. After you've heated up that water that we told you about from your shower.
From your shower pot.
You heat that up and you pour that into your rinse side. The rinse side that you used the day before, you can heat that up again. That's your wash side. Don't let a single drop go down the drain unless you need it.
Bam. Just like that.
Done.
Yep. So, you know, these tips are working for us, and we've used every one of them, and we wish we would have knew about them sooner. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope this helps a little bit as you contemplate boondocking. We are leaving this campground on Thursday, and we will be boondocking for 3 nights at different harvest hosts. So we are actually going to take you along with us step by step throughout our thought process through our boondocking. So make sure you watch out for that video, because that one's after this one.
Yeah. And if you have some other water-saving tips and hacks that you use, please share below in the comments.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear them. We're open for all the above, and we'd love to share.
That's right. We're all still learning. Every day is a new day, so every day we're learning something new. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, it's great to be back on the road again, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, yes. Big time. All right. We will see you
on the road.